Okay, so JD Vance. Let's see if we can do a spread on him. All right. JD Vance. Hierophant. Chariot. Okay. Anybody close to Donald Trump has very weird fortunes coming their way, so scoop this up in a second. Okay, here's the thing. I hate to start with conspiracies already, but I looked at his August, right? And it wasn't cute. It was what it was. You know, he's a horrible candidate. But, you know, Donald picks the best people, he said. But here's the thing, okay? This child here has some sort of grief and loss around him, and he's starting off on the wrong foot. Someone in the comments did tell me his father had passed away like 2 years ago, so it wasn't his dad, but there's some guy around him that may have some sort of illness or some sort of something. Jumping ahead here, towers and house strength. Strength governs good health, so this is not good. Where is strength? Strength is in lovers. So this is somebody around him, somebody in the family, somebody that he knows. Where is lovers? Lovers is in death. Where is death? Death is in moon. It's mysterious. Where is moon? Moon is in Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune governs time. Where is Wheel of Fortune? It's in Hierophant. Hierophant is someone older, possibly older man around him, or someone very close to him. Where is Hierophant? Hierophant is in Fool. That means this older person, this is sort of a beginning, or they've been on this journey a while, so maybe they have been ill for some time. Where is Fool? Fool is in Hangman. So right now things are stalled, but they're not improving. Where is Hangman? Hangman is in Sun. Sun means success or illumination. Maybe we'll get news about this. Where is Sun? Sun is in Judgment. Judgment is a recurring thing or crossing over. And Judgment is in Hermit. Hermit is isolation, or in this case, it would govern feelings like sadness or depression, which is what he got in the August read. Hermit is in Temperance. Temperance is healing emotionally, whereas Temperance is in Empress. Empress is an expanded abundance, or this is a woman, possibly a mother, that needs to do some healing too, or some sort of healing around him, not necessarily his mother. Whereas Empress is in Chariot. This is also somebody very close to him, or somebody that works with him, or somebody that he visits often. Chariot is in World. World is completion. World is in Emperor. This person meant something to him. Emperor is in High Priestess. Again, it's something a little, we don't have all the details with that one. High Priestess is in Star. So this is something that has something to do with the future. Stars in Justice. Justice is in Magician. Magician is in the Devil. The Devil is in Tower. Tower is where we started. So it's not a good thing necessarily. So whatever this is around somebody's health strikes a chord within all of the people that he knows, or his family, or something of that nature. Okay, so start at the beginning. Justice, the Emperor, Temperance, the World, Wheel of Fortune. So we have a balance of power is what's trying to happen or go on there. Again, they're trying to make him appeal, because here's the audience, and then this is the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Wheel of Fortune governs time, also technology. So maybe they're talking in a rally, or having a video, or some ads, or something of that nature, because it's also something that costs money with the Wheel of Fortune. So they're trying to make him appeal to be a person of balance, a person of power. When he opens his mouth, he undoes all of that, though. what do you say, the single crazy cat ladies or whatever he said, something about cat ladies or single people, I don't know. But there's something about how every time they try to take 2 steps forward, he opens his mouth and does a Donald Trump. They're perfect for each other. Here, with the Hierophant, there is something too beginning about morals or traditions or something that they're going to try to push forward as well. The Strength, the Empress, the Tower, the Judgment, the Moon. Again, I just think that someone is heading for a very disastrous health situation here, and it's a lot of it, and it's not good. So maybe something is spreading, maybe a cancer or something like that, but it's very bad. But the Tower is kind of out of nowhere. So this is not really a person who's been sick for a while. Here with the Devil in House Tower, this would indicate an addiction comes to a head or something that just boils over and it's just too much. But it's here with this, because this is sudden. If this were Temperance, then I would say they've been sick for a while. If it was a Star, I say they've been sick for a while, because those are things that take time. This is like out of nowhere. So this is like an accident or an attack, something of that nature. Something that's just boom out of nowhere. And that plays a very strong part here. There's also mystery. There's also some mystery around someone being attacked as well. Because this is in House Strength, where we're talking good health, and then the Moon is in House Wheel of Fortune, something that was planned, if you will. But there's mystery around it, and Judgment is in House Herman. Herman is investigations, and I know the FBI director is wanting to know what's going on with Trump's ear. Was it shrapnel? Was it a piece of the podium? Was it a bullet? Let me see. Let us figure this out. And he said it was absolutely was a bullet. So that means you know it's false. The Star, the Fool, the Lovers, the Hermit, the Magician. There is a whole bunch of lies coming out here. Now, that's not me being unbiased, if you will. The Moon, or not the Moon, but the Magician is House Devil. That's manipulation. I always call the Magician the ultimate liar instead of the Devil. The Devil, you know, lies. The Magician gets you to believe in its reality. So there are some huge lies coming out there, especially from people who go searching for answers. And so there's a whole lot of lies there. Has something to do around his buddy, the Donald. This is also around recovery, too. So maybe he is going to be asked about Donald Trump's ear, like you've been around him. Have you noticed anything? Something like that, too. But this is also trying to big up JD Vance. It's just not working. Back to here again, they're trying to make him appear like a leader. And then here, it's just not working, though. Because it's lies. The Devil, the High Priestess, the Death, the Hangman, and the Sun. There is some sort of success around the changing of... How should I put it? The Devil is the Devil. That's addictions or obsessions or anything unhealthy. The High Priestess is secrets or secrecies, and it's in House Star, which means it has something to do around health. I don't know exactly what's going on around him in health. It's not his, I don't think. Because if you look here too, there's the Temperance, the Tower, the Lovers, the Death. It's somebody close to him. But I don't know who. And it's mysterious. There's the Death in House Moon. Moon is in House Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is in House Hierophant. It's either somebody in the government or somebody really old. Well, in his partner's case, it's both. So, formerly in the government. But there's a cover up here, but it's done successfully. So I don't know who that is or what that is, but there's some sort of cover-up around an addiction or something like that, to where you change the perspective, or you change the narrative even. However, it doesn't just go away because you pulled it off initially. It actually is almost kind of the opposite, because illumination is on this, and judgment is something that resurrects. It takes it out of the dirt so everybody can see it, because it's literally the rapture is what's going on in that card. And so you take it up and everybody sees. And so there's some sort of illumination coming there too. And as I always say, the Tower is an illuminating card too. It's just done by force. So, and then the Star, because High Priest is secrets, but it's in House Star, which is also illuminating, so it's not something you can hide. Because that's what the purpose of the nudity and the Star is it's nothing to hide. Exposure. And this is in-house justice, so there may be some direct connections with the 2025 Business House Project 2025, or whatever they're calling it. It's some direct connection, so there's no ambiguity there. You'll see it, you'll know it, you'll hear it, you'll believe it. So justice, the strength, the Star, the devil, there is again that manipulation of trying to overpower someone with you and your friends. The Emperor, the Empress, the Fool, the High Priestess. There is a man and a woman with Donald Trump that are they're trying to conceal something. Let's see what this is. It's foreign relationships. Or I shouldn't say foreign relationships. It's relationships. I mean, I'm going to say foreign relationships because the Emperor is a foreign leader for me. But it's relationships you shouldn't have. They look kind of sketchy, so I'm going to say it that way. But yeah, it still does have a foreign influence with the Emperor up here. If it was the Hierophant, then I would say it's people in government right now, but the Emperor is a foreign leader. So there are some foreign connections there that he and a woman are trying to conceal. JD Vance and this woman and Donald Trump are trying to conceal this relationship. Temperance, the Tower, the Lovers, the Death. I don't know who that is, but something goes awry there. The World, the Judgment, the Hermit, the Hangman. Whatever he thought was complete. This is in the past. When he was, I don't know who he is actually. So, was he the leader of something? Was he the? Let me Google. Who is JD Vance? Is he just a politician? Was he a governor somewhere? Where did they pluck him out from? That's not a name. I don't know any of these people. JD Vance. He's a senator. From where? From Ohio. Of course he is. So he's a senator from Ohio. There's something there. Even if it's not from his senatorship, but whatever he did before that. He was a veteran, or he's a veteran, so I know he had that. But this is in government of some sort, or where he was a leader of some sort. If he was a commanding officer, then there's something there, but it comes back from the past. Whoever was wrapped up comes back from the past, not to hurt him or anything, but it's to be illuminated. Like, because right now is the vetting process, and right now is the time where they throw all your past out against you type of thing. So there's something from his past that we thought was done, or that he thought was done, had something to do with his leadership, though. And it comes back to be illuminated to everyone. The Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, the Magician, the Sun. There is some records as well. You got some classified documents too. There's some records, governmental records. These are classified or secret, or supposed to be. They're supposed to be hidden with the Moon. The Moon is in House Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune's records. And the Moon is secrecies, but it's not secrecies as like in the High Priestess. This is a plot. So this is more dangerous secrets than it is just stuff you don't know. So this is stuff that is supposed to remain classified. The High Priestess, you can know what she knows, but you have to ask. This is supposed to remain under the table, under the water. But it's exposed. Something here about records are exposed, so I don't know if... but this has nothing to do... This is salacious, though. This is almost like he said some statements, and this is recorded. That's right, man. He gave some statements, and those statements turned out to be recorded, and now they're going to be shown to everyone. So, that's JD Vance. We shall see.